In this video, we'll be talking about associative, commutative, and distributive properties of real numbers. First, let's see associative properties. For all real numbers, A, B, and C, we have these equations. For the addition or modification of any three real numbers, the grouping or association of the numbers does not affect the results. So right here, you can see the first equation. This is the addition of three real numbers, A, B, C. If we group A and B, or group B and C, the result is the same. So for the second equation is the modification of three real numbers, A, B, C. If we group A and B, or group B and C, the result is the same. The associative property works with addition and modification, but does not work with subtraction or division. So now let's see some examples. So this expression right here is the addition of three real numbers, 8, 3, and 6. And the first expression is we group 8 and 3. The second expression we group 3 and 6. So now let's see whether these expressions are equal to each other. The left side it equals 11 plus 6 equals 17. The right side equals 8 plus 9, so equals 17. So now you can see for the addition of these three numbers, the associative property works. Now let's see another example. A minus 3 minus 6, or 8 minus is a bracket 3 minus 6. So for the left side, B equals 5 minus 6 equals -1. So right side 8 minus -3 equals 11. So now you can see left side is not equal to right side. So the associative property does not work with subtraction. So we know that subtracting a number is identical to adding the opposite of this number. So this expression right here actually can be written into an expression of addition of three real numbers. So here's 8 plus -3 plus -6. So here actually we write the subtraction expression into the addition of three real numbers, 8, -3, and -6. So here, since this expression is addition, we can use associative property. So here's 8 plus -3 plus -6. So let's verify that these two expressions are identical to each other. So on the left side is 5 minus 6 is -1. Right side 8 minus 9 equals -1. So now I can say these two expressions are equal to each other. These three examples show that the associative property works with addition, but not with subtraction. So now let's see some examples about modification and division. So here is an example about modification of three real numbers, 6, 3, and 2. So on the left side, we group 6 and 3. On the right side, we group 3 2. So let's check the value of both sides. Left side is 18 by 2 equals 36. Right side equals 6 by 6 equals 36. So the two sides are equal to each other. Now let's do the division. So here is an example about the division. And the left side we group 6 and 3, right side we group 3 and 2. So let's check the value of both sides. On the left side is 2 divided by 2 is 1. On the right side equals 6 divided by 1.5, it equals 4. So now I can see the two sides are not equal to each other. So we know that dividing by number is identical to multiplying by the reciprocal of this number. So this expression of division can be written into an expression of multiplication. 6 by 1 over 3 by 1 over 2. So since this expression is multiplication, so we can use associative property to regroup the numbers. So let's verify that the two sides have the same value. On the left side is 2 by 1 over 2 is 1. On the right side is 6 by 1 over 6 equals 1. So the two sides are equal to each other. So these three examples show that the associative property works with multiplication, but does not work with division. Let's see the commutative properties. For all real numbers a and b, we have these two equations. For the addition or multiplication of any real numbers, interchanging the numbers does not affect the result. This property works with addition and multiplication, but not subtraction or division. So a minus b in general is not equal to b minus a. And a divided by b is not equal to b divided by a. Now let's see several examples. 7 plus 2 and 2 plus 7. So here is an example about addition of two real numbers. On the left side, h equals 9. On the right side, it also equals 9. So the both sides are equal to each other. So another example about subtraction. 7 minus 2, 2 minus 7. On the left side equals 5. On the right side equals negative 5. So they can see the two sides are not equal to each other. The subtraction actually is can be written to an expression of addition. So 7 minus 2 can be written as 7 plus negative 2. If we interchange these two terms, negative 2 plus 7, can I say the value of two sides? On the left side is 5. On the right side is also 5. So in that case, both sides are equal to each other. From these three examples, we can see the commutative properties works with addition, but not subtraction. So let's see some examples about multiplication and division. 3 by 2 equals 6. 2 by 3 equals 6. So the both sides equal to each other. Let's see the division. 3 divided by 2 and 2 divided by 3. On left side equals 1.5. On the right side equals 2 over 3. So these two sides are not equal to each other. So we can write the division into an expression of modification. 3 divided by 2 can be written as 3 by 1 over 2. If we interchange these two numbers, 1 over 2 by 3. So let's see the value of both sides. 3 by 1 over 2 is 3 over 2. And on the right side, 1 over 2 by 3 is all equals 3 over 2. So they can see the both sides equal to each other. From these three examples, you can see the commutative property works with modification, but not with division. So now let's see the distributive properties of modification with respect to addition or subtraction. For all real numbers, A, B, and C, we have these equations. This property is used to eliminate brackets in an expression. So now let's see several examples. So -3 is A, 5 is B, and 3 is C. Then we can use the equation, which is A, B plus A, C. We can get -15 minus 9, -24. So in this expression, -3 is A, 5 is B, 3 is C. According to this distributive property, we can get A, B minus A, C equals -15 minus -9 equals -15 plus 9 equals -6. Now let's see next example. In this expression, here is B, here's C, so here's A. According to the distributive property, we can get B A plus C A equals -15 minus 9, -24. Now let's see another example. In this expression, 5 is B, 3 is C, next 3 is A. According to the equation, we can get B A minus C A is -15 plus 9 equals -6.